Hey guys, Sint here. Today we are taking a look at Klee. It has been about 3 weeks since I pulled her and I had time to level her up and level her talents as well. My impression so far is that Klee is actually really good. Now, some people might say that Klee isn't that good, and I can understand where they are coming from. But I think certain things have changed in the game since Klee's second rerun. And I think those things that came into the game actually are a huge advantage for Klee. So let me explain. 3 reasons why Klee is better than she was before. The first reason would be this guy, Kazuha. Kazuha is an insane support, but not only does he buff Klee's elemental damage, but instead he is also able to suck in her bombs with his skill. That makes him a great support for Klee, and together they're really strong. The second reason would be the emblem set. Now you might think, what? But I have tried Klee out with the emblem set, and her burst actually gains a lot of damage through it. If you're able to keep Klee as your main DPS on field and add some nice supports to her, she's gonna be really strong. Not only her burst damage, but also her normal attacks. And that would lead us to the third reason why I think Klee is now way better. Other broken supports. I think support characters as Bennett, Xingqiu, Zhongli, Yellen, and many more are insanely valuable for Klee. A lot of these supports are new in the game, or back in the days weren't as useful as they are now. To sum up, I think those 3 reasons make Klee enormously better than she was a year ago. And now let me actually show you how good she is. Alright, so for the first showcase I want to fight Mazanori. But before we do that, let me show you actually how my Klee is built. So our Klee is at level 89, she has 15k HP, 2.3k attack, she has 62.2 crit rate and 173.5 crit damage. 171 energy recharge, that is not too much, I need to improve that, but my artifacts are just not there at the moment. I'm using the R5 with Sith, which is a really good weapon for Klee, can only recommend. And then of course we're using 4-piece emblem, definitely more potential there. She's C0 and her talents are at level 888. The team we're using now is Klee, Kazuha, Xingqiu and Bennett. A really good team, let me show you. Alright, so first we use Klee's skill, then we use Kazuha to suck the bombs in and do some damage. We change to Xingqiu, use his sword, swap to Bennett, do Kazuha's ult, use Kazuha's skill, jump down again, change to Klee, use her burst and then attack, normal attack. You can see insane damage numbers, 21k, 20k, 13k and easy game. Mazanori is down. This was really fast for Klee. This is just like a first impression I want to give to you. We're gonna try out some other bosses now and see what she's capable of. Okay, so next enemy is Kinky. I really hope he doesn't one-shot me because Klee is kind of fragile, but let's see. I just quickly want to get past this first phase before I use all my bursts and stuff. Oh, that was really bad. I just ulted with my Benny and he went away. Let me just try to get my burst back before he gets into his phase and then we're actually good to go. Okay, so we got our burst back. I think Kinky goes into his phase pretty soon, and that is the case now. Oh my god. He went into the middle. Let's still try to attack him, maybe we get some good numbers. Oh. Okay, so as you can see, we don't necessarily get very high numbers, but the damage in general is really good. And there goes Kinky. The next enemy is going to be the mechanical array. So I'm just basically going in for my usual rotations. And try to see how... 32k, 15k, 15k, 24k, 11k. We're really getting some nice damage numbers here. Yeah, and there he is in his second phase. And let's finish this off just with Xingqiu and Klee. As you can see, Klee is awesome. Our next enemy, I think he's in his Hydro or Cryoform, I never know actually. Okay, so we start with Klee's skill again, Kazuha burst, change to Bennett, go to Xingqiu, go into Klee's burst and do him some good damage. Okay, so I kind of need to dodge here as well, because otherwise he's gonna one-shot us, but we're doing some good damage. I think it could be better. Maybe it is his Hydroform, I assume, and Xingqiu's damage is not really helping us. Yeah, Xingqiu is doing way less damage than he's usually doing. Let's go for a second rotation. Okay, almost nothing left of him, but still some damage numbers we can see. Yeah. Up to our last boss, the Boar King. I gotta see that I don't freeze to death before it even starts. Yeah, there we go. We don't have any ults ready, so maybe that's a little bit unfortunate. 15k from her skill, 10k. Maybe this is just a solo Klee show off. Wow, look at these numbers, dude. Let's go into her burst. Oh. Oh. Okay, so didn't work as I expected, but you could see some good damage numbers there. This was basically a Klee solo. By now I think everyone could see the potential that Klee actually has. To finish this off, I want to take her to Spiral Abyss. So we're going to floor 12, chamber 1, first half. It's going to be a good opportunity to showcase Klee in kind of a different environment than a boss fight. Use our skill abilities first, switch to Kazuha, suck them all in and go into his burst. First couple of enemies are already done. We go to the Bennett ult, switch to Xingqiu, use Xingqiu's ult and go to Klee's ult and then start normal attacking. As you can see, we're doing some good damage. A lot of enemies are going down one by one. And second rotation. Okay, so 1.5 minutes passed and we're done. A really good half with Klee here. Let's actually go on and see if Klee can beat the second chamber of floor 12. 30k charged attack, not bad. 63k charged attack, not bad. 45k charged attack without Bennett buff, not bad as well. Okay, so very last enemy, Mirror Maiden with 2 for 2 skirmishers. Let's see if Klee can bust them. Okay, so we've done our rotation. Let's get rid of the skirmishers first, because I think otherwise they will be a problem. My Klee burst is helping a lot. Now let's get to the Mirror Maiden. We're gonna do our rotation. She TP'd away, but she's close enough. Nice. And there she goes. Still with 1.5 minutes left for the other side. Another really great half. So as you could see, Klee is getting to her limit with the cryohypostasis, but other than that, she's a really good character, even in Spiral Abyss floor 12. I think the main problems she's struggling with, like a cryohypostasis, is on the one hand that she is kind of slow and the cryohypostasis is moving all over the place. So you need to chase it and you need to get close because of Klee's range. And then you get the really big damage out of Klee's charged attacks, but by the time you're there you don't have any stamina left and therefore you cannot charge attacks, so you're left there with normal attacks or maybe one charged attack. And this is what makes her struggle here. But other than that, you can see that Klee is actually really valuable. I can even imagine Klee would be useful with someone like Yunjin. Since my Yunjin is level 40, I unfortunately cannot try it out, but if you have a build Yunjin and a build Klee, please try it out and let me know in the comments. So that was it with the video. If you liked it, consider to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you actually think Klee is good as well. So with that, see you in the next one.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.